So Google just dropped their new AI image editor called Nano Banana. And it's crazy what you can do with it. You can use it to create YouTube thumbnails. You can use it for a virtual try-on with multiple products and still maintain product and character consistency. You can use it for product photography, where you take a picture of your product and place it in different backgrounds, and your product still remains the same. So you can also use it to get different camera angles of the same photo. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down different use cases for Nano Banana and how you can use it to become more efficient by saving time, money, and energy. So be sure to follow along. All right, y'all. So the first use case of Nano Banana is going to be for a virtual try-on. So we have this AI model that I created, and we're going to see if we can put some different clothes on her and accessories on her using Nano Banana. I'm going to come here to Pinterest. I'm going to search for flat lay fashion. All these different flat lays are popping up. It's just showing all these different outfits that we can use. So I'm going to come here and I'm just going to download this image. Okay, so now we're in Google Gemini. So if you don't have a subscription to Google's AI features, then you'll want to come to the Google AI Studio page. But I'm going to be using Gemini. So the first thing I'm going to do is come here and I'm just going to upload my files. So the first file is going to be of our model, and then the second file is going to be of the actual outfit that she's going to be styling. So I said, have the model in the first picture style the outfit in the second picture. Make sure the image is full body and vertical. And I'm just going to hit submit. Right, so this is the resulting image. As you can see, she has a beanie, she has the sweater, she has jeans, and she has the boots on. I'm just going to download it to show you guys a higher resolution photo. So this right here is our new image, and she's styling that outfit. Our original image is here on the left, and then the image that Nano Banana generated for us of her styling the outfit is right here on the right. And as you can see, this model looks the same, right? Has the same freckles on her face, has the same curly hair. We just added the outfit to her. So this is going to be good when it comes to creating consistent characters, because the characters look the same. Okay, so we can take this a step a little further, and we can upload this image again right here that we have generated. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload an image of some glasses, and I'm going to say, have the model style the glasses in the second picture. Make sure the image remains vertical and the camera angle remains the same. All right, so this is a new generated image of our model. As you can see, her pose is the same, her outfit is the same, and then we added these glasses right here. Okay, so one thing to notice is the picture is no longer full body. The shoes are kind of cut out. So it didn't keep the picture vertical, but it did add the glasses. And one thing to note is that not every edit is going to be 100% accurate, right? This model just released, so they're going to make upgrades and updates to it. So just keep that in mind. So my suspicion is, since this picture right here is more horizontal than vertical, that is why the resulting picture is more horizontal than vertical as compared to when we first did the image in the edit. This picture is more vertical. So is the picture of the model. Okay, y'all, so I want to show you another instance where you can use Nano Banana for a virtual try-on. And this one is going to be a collage of different items that you want your model to style. So I seen somebody on Twitter actually do this. So this is something I'm not taking credit for, but this is extremely cool. So the first thing you want to do is actually create your collage of the items that you want your model styling. So I just came into Canva, and I'm going to hit design on the left-hand side, and then we're going to look for a 3-photo collage. All right, so I just uploaded the images of the items that I want my model to be wearing. So we have this Versace shirt, we have this necklace with this pendant, and then we have these Oakley glasses. So I'm just going to come here and I'm going to download the collage. Now, once we do that, we can come back to Google Gemini, and we're going to upload a picture of our model again. Then we're going to upload a picture of our photo collage. I'm simply going to say, have the model style the products in the photo collage. And this works better as compared to having an image of the model and having 3 other separate images of your products. All right, so here's the image right here. As you can see, the glasses are actually on top of her head, which is cool because she's still styling them. Then she has on the shirt. Then she has on the pendant as well too. I'm going to download it and show you guys a higher resolution image. All right, so here's the full image. And as you can see, the model still looks the same. She has the same pose. Her freckles and facial consistency are the same as well. And we were able to have her style these products, which is cool. Now, one thing I could have specified is that she should be wearing the sunglasses on her actual face, but she's still styling them because they're on top of her head. Okay, so now I want to show you how you can use Nano Banana for product photography. So we're going to take the image of the glasses that she's wearing and we're going to put them in different backgrounds. So this is going to be useful for people who have brands and need product photography done, or if you specialize in product photography and someone's hiring you to create images of their products. So I'm simply going to come here and I'm going to upload a picture of the glasses. Okay, so this is what the prompt says. Put the glasses in a stunning neon lit street in Tokyo. Make sure the background meshes well with the glasses so it's optimized for product photography. Okay, so here's our image. So as you can see, the product still looks the same, and there's a neon lit street in Tokyo, and the lights are reflecting off the glasses, which is cool, right? So it adhered to our prompt. So you can take something like this and put your product in all different type of environments, and you have content for social media or content for your website. Now I'm going to download the image just to show you guys what it looks like with the better quality. So another thing you can do is you could come and upscale this image so it looks more high quality, but this is pretty cool how it followed our prompt and it didn't change how our product looked. Okay, so now we have that same photo of the glasses that we used before, but I'm using a new prompt and it says, put the glasses on a boulder with stunning mountains and nature in the background. Add dramatic and cinematic lighting to get a focus on the sunglasses to make them stand out. Make sure the glasses mesh well with the background so the photo looks high quality and professional. And I'm just going to hit submit. All right, so now our photo is ready to view. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is cool because one thing we did was we edited the lighting. So we have the natural lighting from the sun and it's shining on these sunglasses, which is cool. And the rest of the background is dark, so it gives more of a focus to these glasses. And that's what we wanted when we had the prompt, right? The glasses are sitting on a boulder and there's nature in the background and mountains in the background. So this is a high quality photo. I'm just going to download it to show you guys what it looks like full screen. All right, so this is our full screen photo and this looks real good. Now what we can do is we could come and we could upscale this image so it looks way more high quality and less pixelated, but this would be a great photo to use for product photography. And like I said before, and something to note is how you can use Nano Banana for lighting. So you can change the lighting, you could add effects. So you can change and adjust the lighting, you could add visual effects, add contrast, a bunch of cool things like that. So this is something that's going to be a game changer. Okay, so in this instance, we're going to use Nano Banana to show how you can get different shots and different angles of a picture. So we have a close-up of this AI model's face. We're going to see if we can zoom out and get a full body angle or upper body angle. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to upload the image that we have. So this is the prompt that I'm using. Zoom out on the model to get more of a focus on the upper body shot of her. Okay, so here's our result right here. And as you can see, the camera zoomed out a little bit. So we have more of a focus on the upper body shot of her. And as you can see, it filled in the remaining details about her clothing, right? Where it remained pretty consistent and coherent with the initial clothing that she was wearing. So the patterns are the same. And it looks like it didn't hallucinate or make random adjustments to the clothing. So here's another instance where you can use Nano Banana. And in this case, it's going to be for getting different camera angles of a photo. Okay, so now we're going to go back to this original picture of our AI model that we created, and we're going to do a couple things. So one of the things we're going to do is see if we can change her pose. So you see how she's in a side pose? We're going to see if we can put her hands on her chin like she's modeling for a photo shoot, and she's going to be sitting down. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to place her in a different background. We're going to put her in Paris. Then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to try to change the camera angle. So we're going to have the camera more zoomed out, so the background is more captured and it's less focused on her. So we're going to see if Nano Banana can achieve all these different things mixed together. This is the prompt that I'm using. Make the model place one of her hands on her chin as she poses delicately for a fashion photo shoot at a restaurant in Paris, France during the evening. Zoom out so the background is captured. All right, y'all. So check this out. This is crazy. So she has one hand on her chin. She's at a restaurant. And then if you look in the background, you can tell it's kind of evening or it's a little bit darker, right? And the camera zoomed out a little bit, so there's a little bit more focus on the background, but she's a focal point of the picture. So there's so many different things you could do with a tool like this. Your creativity and your imagination is going to be the limit. All right, y'all. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you found it educational and helpful. If you could do me a favor and share this with a friend or drop a comment below and let me know how you'll be using AI as a tool to help you with whatever you're working on, whether it's for a job or a side project or a business. Let me know in the comments below. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one.